What's up, Foodies? We finally have movement in the Ernest Nesto Williams case. A new court date has reportedly been scheduled for October in the Fulton County case involving his alleged financial crimes. Court date has been scheduled for October 5th. Judge Dunaway has finally put something down in stone for trial date for Nesto Williams. After all the delays and legal twists, October 5th court date means this case is moving again. The court docs do say it is hereby ordered that these cases are specifically set for trial beginning Monday, October 5th, 2026, and continuing until completed. Parties should report to courtroom 4F by 9 a.m. ready for trial. No continuances shall be granted and no request for leave submitted after the date of this order shall be honored. So no vacay, big hoove. For anyone who needs a refresher, Ernest Williams, also known as Nesto, is the former husband of Shirley Strawberry from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. In 2024, Fulton County prosecutors announced a 39-count indictment accusing Williams of participating in a years-long financial scheme. According to court documents reported by WSB-TV, prosecutors alleged that the activity stretched from approximately 2009 through 2022, involved at least 25 alleged victims, and caused losses totaling more than $750,000. The allegations include Georgia RICO violations, theft, identity fraud, filing false documents, false swearing, and other financial offenses. Prosecutors claim Williams presented himself as a successful businessman and used that image to gain people's trust before allegedly obtaining money, vehicles, and other property under false pretenses. Some of the allegations involve bad checks and property that prosecutors say was never paid for or returned. The indictment also alleges that Williams married Shirley Strawberry while he was already legally married to another woman. Women. Martha, and Edith. What are some old lady names? And Shirley. All old lady names. Shirley has not been accused of participating in the alleged scheme. Prosecutors have presented her as another person who was allegedly deceived. Williams has pleaded not guilty, and these claims remain allegations. He has not been convicted in the financial crimes case. One important part of the prosecution's case is Williams' former co-defendant, Erica King. King pleaded guilty in 2024 and is reportedly expected to testify for the state. That could be significant because cooperating witnesses can provide prosecutors with information about how an alleged operation worked from the inside. However, a guilty plea from a co-defendant does not automatically prove the charges against Williams. Prosecutors will still have to prove their case against him in court. There is also a separate set of extremely serious allegations against Williams. In January 2026, he was reindicted on rape and sexual battery charges. Those allegations are separate from the original financial indictment. So a new court date does not mean that Nesto has been found guilty, and it does not necessarily mean the trial will begin on that October 5th date. But it is a meaningful update. This case has been hanging over Fulton County for years, 4 to be exact. We now have a massive indictment, a cooperating co-defendant, and a separate indictment involving serious sexual allegations, and multiple discussions about how this case will proceed. October may finally tell us whether this case is approaching a courtroom showdown or whether we are headed toward another delay. I'll continue watching the docket because the hearing's official designation and anything filed beforehand could change what happens next. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you believe the October appearance will finally produce a trial? Or are we looking at another round of delays? And should the financial case with the newer allegations be tried separately? Let me know in the comments. Please like the video, subscribe, and turn on your notifications because when there is another update or development in the Nesto case, we're going to break it down right here.
Channel 2 Action News exclusive now. A big development in the fraud case against the ex-husband of Steve Harvey Morning Show co-host Shirley Strawberry. The woman accused of helping him steal thousands of dollars from dozens of women pled guilty. And now Channel 2 investigative reporter Ashley Lincoln, the only television reporter there today. Ashley, live at the Fulton County Courthouse, where the woman is saying to you she's a victim.
That's what she says, Justin. Now, we do know the judge ordered her to serve as a part of this plea arrangement to serve 10 years, 1 year on probation for credit for time served. She told me that while she admits guilt, she says she's just as much of a victim as the other victims listed in this indictment.
It was a lot of pressure.
Erica King claims she was merely a pawn in Ernest Williams' web of manipulation.
I feel like I got mixed up in a scandal.
She spoke to me exclusively after she entered into a plea deal Monday morning, not wanting to show her face because she says she's testifying against Williams in his RICO trial.
How do you plead to those charges?
Guilty.
Prosecutors claim in this 35-page indictment, Williams knowingly illegally married popular radio personality Shirley Strawberry, a co-host on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, for financial gain. He allegedly ripped off at least 25 victims of more than $750,000.
He's been conning people from 2009 to 2022.
Prosecutors say King went to great lengths to cover for Williams, even posing as Williams' attorney under the name April Holloway.
What I pled guilty to was impersonation, but they, of course, it's called identity theft. But I don't have any of her personal information.
The real attorney, April Holloway, stood up in court.
The past few years have been very difficult for me.
You're saying you felt pressure by Mr. Williams to engage in these actions, right?
Because he wanted to keep his wife out of the tabloids for their eviction issue. I think the women of Atlanta should be happy that this person is no longer walking the streets. And if I had to go through this for someone to not be able to walk the streets and cause harm to others, then I'll be that.
Reporting in downtown, Ashley Lincoln, Channel 2 Action News.
Erica King / April Holloway said, "I'll be that." Y'all excuse my morning voice and my almost catching something voice. Bye, foodies.